Kallis now goes over the top. Enough's enough, says these two, and there's plenty of batting to come. Gibbs, Prince, Kemp, Boucher, Pollock, Hall. Lots of batting, so Jacques Kallis decides over the top is the go.
Yeah, good shot this from Kallis, shows his class and hits straight, hits well. I like to see the wagon wheel at the moment. Plenty of dot balls and a 4 and a 6 from 16 runs.
More from Darren Rickers. And more from Jacques Kallis. He's very good, particularly square through the offside. And Kavesi's athleticism does the trick. That very much is a strength of Kallis, anywhere between square. Jeroen Smits is the really quite aggressive and certainly very slick wicketkeeper for Holland. And Kallis again square on the offside. Lovely flourish too as he finished off the stroke. So he's up and running, is Jacques. It's 44 for 1.
That's the thing about top players, irrespective of the pitch in terms of pace, they're able to adjust, and this is what Kallis has done well. Drove one square the wicket earlier on, and this time though it was a little bit straighter, but he opened the blade at the last moment. Now the Dutch captain's going to have to do some thinking. Yep, where does he place his fielders?
And now he just nails one down the ground. Wonderful batting from one of the world's best. 48 for 1 now.
Oh, there's a bit of a misfield, and this might go all the way too. Jacques Kallis standing tall. Just stunning to expand Kallis. Very good offside player. In fact, all around the wicket, Jacques Kallis, South Africa's premier player. And he'll relish this opportunity.
It's the 100 partnership too between Kallis and Smith. And even though the power plays are over, Kallis still good enough to find the gap and another boundary.
Decided I'm not actually going to charge him. Rather just wait in my crease and decide what he, see what he does. So, and as I said, it just fell into the right slots.
That's Kallis to his 100. It's brilliant to play at innings, and for the 18th time today, another boundary to one of the South African batsmen.
Mark Boucher has 3 balls.
There's more sixes to come too, Mark.
Well, good thinking. How sharp was that? Boren has asked. He had to get a stump out of the ground because the bails had been disturbed anyway. And he was sharp.
Smashed back. Now he's got to pull the stump out. He's back. Stump isn't removed yet. Kallis has lived dangerously today in between the wickets. That's about the 4th or 5th time they've called for the 3rd umpire. And I think he's just got back there.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. But wasn't it good thinking? Peter Boren worked out that because the bails had been removed by the ricochet in the first place, the law states that you've then, in order to effect a run out, got to get the stump out of the ground, or a stump out of the ground. And that's what he tried to do, but in fact Kallis had his back, and his bat was back and grounded. That's out. Is it? No, it isn't. Van Bonga was very slow to pick that up. I guess he's got used to the thing whistling over his head, poor fella.
That brings up South Africa's highest ever total in World Cup history. 328 they made against the Netherlands in '96. 50 overs, and just remembering this is not quite 40 overs so far. So brilliant batting by South Africa. Oh, a bouncer. That'll be wide as well. Probably 4 of them. Yes, it is.
All that heritage that South Africa picked up from the Dutch. And this is how they thank them for it.
Going for the surprise option there. Jacques Kallis for a second thought he was going to play a bit of a tennis shot. Then the side's nut. I'll let it go. And that's 6 more. It's raining 6s here in St Kitts.
Yeah, just maybe worth remembering that Mark Benson was the umpire. 6 times in a row he signalled 6 when Herschel Gibbs was in just 1 over. And he's been busy ever since Herschel has gone too. Oh yeah, oh yes, that's a beauty. Just getting the ball on the up. The most 6s ever hit in a one-day international innings now, surpassing the World Cup record, which was 15. We now have 17 in just this innings. That's the most ever in a one-day international innings. Unbelievable. To go with the other records today, the 6 6s in the over, Mark Boucher's fastest ever World Cup 50, etc., etc. Oh, yeah, it's gone many a mile, too. That's, what, 30 rows up.
Dear, oh dear.